What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're gonna be looking at a video from Destro Reborn. Y'all, look at this. How is it that there's a bunch of single women blaming men? Look at this.
I'm starting to realize that yes, men and women are delusional, but women, y'all are very much delusional because it's a narrative, it's a false narrative on these here TikTok streets that somehow men are lonely and women are turning their back on men and men just can't get any women and so on and so. Do y'all know how many desperate women there are out here?
Do y'all know how many desperate women there are out here?
Do you think women in our community want to be alone? Do you think I want to wake up every morning to go to work, to make money, to afford rent for the empty apartment I come home to every night just to do it all again the next day? Do I look like I'm enjoying myself?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
I'm here to tell you right now. Y'all bitched and y'all complained and y'all got exactly what the fuck y'all wanted. So now that y'all are having to deal with the consequences of your requests and actions, now y'all over here mad because y'all don't want to do that. Why they do that at? Because for the life of me, I'm really trying to figure this out. How do you complain about something that you asked for and begged for? Like, y'all confuse the hell out of us, especially because y'all don't know how to stop talking about it.
All right, let me tell you, we don't care.
Translation. Do you really think like getting up at 5 a.m. to edit some Excel sheets for a company that pays me just enough to keep my lights and stop my landlord from evicting me? Yes, making money is fun, but only when I get to spend it all on myself. It's not fun when I have to give up 85% just to have a place to sleep and some electricity. Let's get something clear. I'm not apologizing to men. I'm just using loud noises and fast hand movements to distract you from the fact that I messed up in my life and I'm trying to blame you for it. Yes.
Misery Love Company, and let me explain to you what I mean. Y'all complained, y'all whined, and y'all bitched about not being able to be independent. Y'all bitched and whined about it. Now that y'all are bitching and whining about having to go to work and going to get a job. How do you complain about two different... Y'all some of the most backwards ass people I've ever heard, and it makes no sense. Fucking ridiculous.
Exactly. What I'm going through is your fault because you didn't stop me from picking this dumb life path. I get it. Maybe we as women tell you we want to be strong and independent, but you should know by now that 90% of the words that come out of our mouths are just wasted carbon dioxide. What we say means the opposite of what we actually want. I'll give you an example. If you say, I'm going to Popeyes, do you want anything to eat? And I say no, well, you should know that obviously means I want a 2-piece with mac and cheese and a latte from the Starbucks across the street from Popeyes. Why didn't you do your job when I was screaming to be independent? Why didn't you tell me to shut up and go into the kitchen and make you a turkey sandwich? That is why I'm mad. And most importantly, me.
Loud noises!
But my brothers, I'm sure you remember when the female Andrew Tates were talking like only desperate women would be out here begging to be picked.
Flashback.
Listen, I don't want this to come off shitty, but I genuinely cannot wrap my mind around the idea that for some women, the thing that they aspire to or want most deeply in this life is to be married and to be proposed to. Like, being chosen by a man is the most important thing they think will happen to them.
You know, it's crazy how bitches that got fucked up ass noses, cause we can tell that shit was done, and fucked up lips, because you can tell that was done too, got all this mouth to say about what the fuck other women are doing, especially when they say that they want to be with their man or their husband. It's real funny because it's like, it's these same chicks that after they got finished getting ran through by every dude in they fucking city and country, that they start to believe that, wait a minute, I'm lonely. Ladies, I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna be crystal clear about this, and I know y'all gonna get mad, but I'm gonna be crystal clear about it. Tell your female friends to shut the fuck up. Tell your female friends to shut the fuck up. Tell your male friends that are the simps that are telling you, oh, you can be single and have all these bodies and men are going to accept it. Tell them to shut the fuck up too. Tell the people that told you that you don't need a man and that you're strong and independent and you don't need a man. Tell them shut the fuck up too. Because I'm telling you right now, y'all are starting to realize and find out that in this lifetime that we have on this planet, that being alone for the rest of your life, working to damn near working yourself to death every fucking day, coming home to an empty fucking house ain't worth it. See, men can go out there and work and be content with it, especially if he has a family. He can be content because that's his family. But y'all are miserable as hell out here working just to pay your bills. Y'all are miserable. Miserable as two left shoes trying to fit two left shoes on your feet. Y'all miserable as fuck. And it's women like this that keep y'all in that mindset of, oh, I'll be happy by myself, knowing damn well it's a lie. And it's women like this that got all this shit to say. Then when they turn 40, now they want to run around this motherfucker looking for a husband. Like, no, stay your stupid ass over there.
You see, this is exactly why I have to keep doing these flashbacks, so we don't fall victim to the frog in boiling water theory. If you throw a frog into boiling water, he jumps out. But if you place that same frog in lukewarm water and slowly raise the temperature, he'll sit there and boil himself to death without even realizing it. That's why it's crucial we study the contrast of their messages from 5 to 10 years ago until now, because the temperature shifts slowly, subtle, and absolutely deadly. And it also seems that a lot of us have a short memory. I mean, we're talking about a few months, years ago. Quote, men are obsolete. We don't need you. We're independent. Today, it's like I'm tired of being lonely. I can't survive on my income. And why doesn't any man want me? I mean, do you see how drastic the change in message is? They are becoming more emboldened to speak out against the strong independent woman narrative they once worshipped, with no fear of being ostracized by the bitter sisterhood, yet they still refuse to apologize for the years of despicable behavior that came with it. And that, my brothers, is why we must remain loyal to the hashtag #NoPity movement. Let them sort out their mess on their own time. Like the frog, let them simmer in the consequences they cooked. Now your mission is very simple. Never lose sight of the temperature of the water. Never forget how slowly the boil creeps up. But more.
You know what? And I agree with Deshra on this, because I want you to look at it like this. Their messaging changes so frequently that we forget about shit that they said months ago. Like that one chick, she said that she wanted, she didn't need a man, and that she wanted a man. It was, what's that bitch name? The doctor, Cheyenne Bryant. She said that she didn't need a man, that been in trash and all shit, trying to go out to Cam Newton. Then now is coming to find out that she actually is regretting that shit. And also Ebony K she had her daughter and said that being a single mother would be easy. Now she's finding out that it's not as easy as she thought it was. It's like they constantly change their messaging up so much. And now you have the same women that was saying this shit now saying that they looking for their life partner. Vivica Fox, anybody? She can't keep 50 Cent name out of her mouth to save her life. These women are utterly just, sorry to say it, they just garbage. Garbage mindset, garbage attitudes, garbage people.
Most importantly, never allow yourself to be lulled back into the pot, if you catch my drift.
When there are so many beautiful, intelligent, qualified women in our community who are alone despite looking for a partner, you can't jump to the conclusion that it's all their fault.
Yes, we can, because of their life choices. You can very much so fucking see and be like, yep, she's the problem in her life. You can do that without even trying to. Look at her history, look at her past. There's a constant denominator in all of it, and that's her.
But whose fault is it? Oh man, I love it. Because feminists are always gonna blame men and quote-unquote society, which is just a politically correct way of saying men. Now remember, this is a society that you told men not to approach you, where you screamed that you don't need them, where you insisted you deserve half of a man's earning while contributing absolutely nothing. So once again, who do we blame? In a society where you don't even have the minerals to approach men yourself, where you can't walk up to a man and ask him out without having a panic attack, who do we blame? In a society where you have advertised yourself as a pay-by-the-hour sex mother goddess, where empowerment somehow became synonymous with monetizing your own body, who do we blame? Yeah, I'll wait. We got time. Remember this. If you create the storm, you don't get to complain about the rain.
Yes, there are some women that are high maintenance and have unrealistic expectations and are brainwashed by social media, but the vast majority of women in our community don't want much.
What's the quote unquote majority of women in our community don't want much? What is the don't want much part? What is that part? Because for what I'm seeing, he's got to make over 100K. He's got to be 6'2" or more. He's got to have a 6-pack. He's got to do all this stuff. He can't drive a Mercedes-Benz because it's going to be seen as feminine. Oh, there's a whole list of shit that y'all say didn't say it's not too much. Compared to what men want, what y'all asking for is a lot. What most men ask for, a nice girl that's easy to talk to, that's actually feminine. She ain't got to have the fattest ass or the biggest tits, but she's got to be at least cute. That's simpler compared to he's got to have a fucking laundry list of shit just to date. Like, come on now.
Look, I don't know what pole she's citing, but we all know that's hogwash. Women cost money, time, and energy. And the real question is, how many of them are actually worth it? Women want to cherry pick traditional duties and expectations of a man while being modern and equal to us. They want to be treated like princesses while having an OnlyFans. Like I'm supposed to kiss that dirty mouth. The modern woman wants a lot while contributing very little.
Did you subscribe?
Honestly, most of the time it's just more contradictory bullshit, because if you really look at it and you really walk down a list of what everything they're asking for, most of the time it's too much. For what most of them are offering is too much. Some of them offer, especially like the chick last night where she was like you got to make over $10 million and do all this stuff just for her to wash her ass and for her to even look at you as a boyfriend. Like, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. But you can't make none of it up because it's like they're going to constantly believe this. And you know what? It's fine. But don't be mad when you are going to be basically pushed out. But anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, support.com. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.